let us be happy. We were thinking it will not happen. We are planning for 6 months, it will not happen. That's a different point. At least it is happening. It's come to reality. That's good. Right. So I hope you have got the screen. All the dimensions and facts. If you want to clean the data, you can clean the data. Already the data is cleaned. So how to clean the data, you can see. Here, no other details are available. Just the dimensions only. Can you see that? Just the dimensions only. There is no other column. See, you go to cut the column. In Power Query, remove the columns, which are all not even required for data analysis. So that is why extract, transform and load, very much important is data cleaning, data cleansing. So unnecessarily you should not keep the data, okay? Because for every column you are adding, a columnar database is added. So that is why don't add that many columns. Only when you need the fact, in facts there may be so many columns, but in the dimensions you reduce the columns. That should be having only hierarchies. Either you can have hierarchies. Today, but when the data is growing, suppose crores of records, something like that, people are now started. This is called, as Sarankumar sir was rightly saying, star schema. Star schema means what? Fact in the middle, dimensions in the surrounding. Then came snowflake schema. What is snowflake schema? Still more sub-dimensions were there. Okay? Still more. Dimension, sub-dimension. At the level. Let me show you the picture. Then, when the data is becoming bigger, today they are saying another schema. Can anybody tell about it? Star schema, snowflake schema, we may be knowing. But what about the another schema? Constellation. Oh my goodness, university. So today we are having another schema called constellation, which is consisting of like a galaxy. Many star schema, then you are putting into it. Okay? Anyway, so if I always told, say or show to the people when I am taking some Power BI classes, how I have prepared data modeling, because data model is like engineering. Will you believe it or not? Data modeling is like engineering. So let me show you at least. See, I think I have this picture, but anyway, let me try to show it to you. This is I have taken from my client after asking permission from them, so that I can show it to some people. Okay. So okay, I think I have got it in this. Okay, this is it. Okay, so can you see this? This is the data model of AP dashboard that I have created. Okay, accounts payable only. For accounts payable process only, I have created a dashboard for a company, and this is it. Okay, data model. So if you want to see this, it's really it took me about 1 or 2 weeks to understand the data, get the data clean, and make it to dimensions, hierarchies. Making diamond. If you want to make serious projects, definitely you need such kind of modeling, okay, engineering. Otherwise, you will have a problem. Okay. Can you see that, sir? Just like a PCB board, right? So that's what we are doing in data. Anyway, so let us come back to our model here. So if I go to here, Power BI is somewhat intelligent. Okay, somewhat intelligent. If you are having the same field names and all, system will automatically connect. Okay? So hope you have got this window. If I don't want to load any of this data, what to do? Right click that data and then disable the load. Okay? If I don't want to load that particular table alone, then I can disable the load here itself. So it will be loaded. In Excel, he was telling about close and load to. Here it is not like that. If I disable it, not load. If I enable it, load. That's all. So a data model is loading only columnar database. It is not, even though it is saying row wise, inside it is using only columnar database, which is called, can you tell me, what is the engine? Tabular engine. What is it? It's called tabular engine, invented by Microsoft. Vertipack tabular engine. Okay, that's what they have given the name. Okay. So here I am enabling the load. Every table I have enabled. There are so many options in this. So I am going to say close and apply. Are you ready, friends? Just click close and apply. So once I have closed and applied, you are getting this loading to the model, creating a connection in model. Now loading the data to model. What is this model? What is this data model? OLAP columnar database model, which is in memory, tabular engine. So let me try to tell about this particular website. My humble request, please go and search about it, because this is given by the author himself, who had created the DAX. He is actually running a website, so he must be knowing about it, right? So today, since we are the villages, the entire world is like a global village. Anybody can connect with anyone. Inventor, somebody is inventing this language DAX. You are connecting with him. That's really amazing. So this is the website you must be knowing, dax.guide. So please learn about the DAX language, how it is being explained by the guru. Somebody is a guru, okay? Please see this. This one sentence is enough, friends. The DAX language was created specifically for handling of data models through the use of formulas and expressions. That is why it is called DAX, Data Analysis Expression Language. Through expressions we are making it, okay? DAX is used in several Microsoft products such as Power BI, Analysis Services, Power Pivot for Excel. So all these products are sharing the same internal engine, which is called tabular engine. Okay? This one paragraph is enough. If you want to explain about DAX. DAX expansion is data analysis expression language. As an expression you are giving it. Okay? So in maybe in all the languages, what is an expression? If you know the programming language, you may be knowing x is equal to a plus b. It's an expression. Whereas in the case of Excel, it is only a formula, equal to. We are starting with the equal to is a formula, whereas x is equal to a plus b is an expression. So here in the DAX, you have to always write an expression, not the formula, equal to. No, x is equal to something. Okay, that is why it is an analysis expression language. Anyway, so this DAX guide, in the case of M language, you need not learn. Many times you can get it in the link itself. There is a button you can learn. Okay? You need not learn about M language. Maybe after 1 year of use of M language or 1 year of usage of Power Query, you will be learning M language. That's a different point. But when you are starting, you need not learn it. Okay? Many times you can say right click, left click, it will be okay. You can get it. But in the case of DAX language, should I learn, sir? Is there M code, that is no code, low code, like that you are told. So should I learn or should I not learn DAX? We should learn, we must learn. There's no escape. But in the case of DAX, very similar to Excel. If you know the Excel functions, I have not told equal to Excel, similar to Excel. If you know Excel, it is easy to learn. That's it. Anyway, you have to learn it again. Their sum is different from this sum. Okay, so that is why you should be knowing about it. And very important DAX function, I think Deepika will cover it, calculate function. Very important function is calculate. So I think those who are practicing Power BI, they must be knowing about the something like that. Okay, calculate function. It is the only function we will be using. Okay? Out of 100% of functions, how many expressions will be using calculate, sir? Yes, sir? Almost everyone, okay? So that means more than 60% of our formulas will be having calculate function once you are seriously working with Power BI. Okay? So that is why it needs so much of care. You should be learning a lot in this. But I tell you, it is worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay? Okay, so now let us move on to it. So we had loaded the data. There are so many functions. All the functions are listed here. Most of them looks like Excel, but it is not Excel. Okay, it is similar to Excel, but it is applied on what the DAX language was created specifically for handling data models. Whatever formula you are writing, it is applied not on a single table, it is applied on the entire data model. Any formula is applying for the data model, not for a single table like that. Once you are creating the model, that model will be working. Okay? Anyway, so let us come back to our Power BI. So if I have loaded the table, as sir was mentioning about fact sales table and then other dimension tables, Power BI, if you are going to open the Power BI, there are three areas. Left hand side you can see those areas. First one is the report area, second one is the data view, third one is the model view. Okay, hope you can get it. So in the case of data view, you can see the data as it is, how to see this. Okay? And in the case of model view, you can see that how Power BI is already connecting everything. Okay? Really amazing. So we need not connect. System is already connecting all the dimensions with all the facts. Okay? So if you are minimizing this, you can see that fact table in the middle, dimensions in the surrounding, system automatically makes. That's really amazing. Okay? We need not even do this. In Excel, at least we have to pull it. But here it is not even required. If the tables are properly designed, okay, it will be connecting automatically, helping a lot for us. Okay? And here also I can add as many pages as I want. For example, this is one page, another one page, another page. Like that I can add. This is for AP, that is for AR, that is for cash flow. Like that you can add. Okay, data may be from different sources. Data may be having different kind of, see, like car dashboard. How the car dashboard is connected, that's what it is. Dashboard, why the name has come. Like car dashboard, one wire is coming from tire, another wire is coming from fuel tank, another wire is coming from battery, another wire is coming from thermometer, maybe the power temperature and all. So think about it. All of them are different measures. All of them are coming from different sources. Still I am getting in a single place. So likewise, AP can be having one model. AR may be having another model. Both of them may not be connected, but even then they have a connection. Not explicitly, but implicitly. Okay. Anyway, so now we have made the connection. If the connection is not there, what to do? So if the connection is not connected, then we have to connect. This customer ID is equal to this customer ID. How to do it? Let me show you. Just click on any relationship and then delete it. Okay? So I am deleting the relationship as of now. So how to connect it? As sir was mentioning. So customer ID to customer ID, just drag and drop. That's all. Okay. Now it is connecting. But very important to see here is what is the flow, how the data is flowing. So this flow is called filter flow. If I am filtering here, then it will be filtering the entire data model. But if I am filtering here, it will not come back here. Okay? If I want it coming back, for example, if I filter by this data and if I want to filter the customers so that in another report that customer should not be mentioned, then we need both connections. Okay? In that case, we have to do like this. If I need only, otherwise don't do it. Basically we don't do it. 90% of the data we don't do it. Okay? Exceptional case, we are doing it. This here, double click this and then make the cross filter direction to be both. When I am making cross filter, if I am filtering dimension, it will be filtering fact. But if I am filtering fact, should it be filtering the dimension also? That is when we are doing what? Both connection. If you say okay, now you can see that both sides it is affecting. The data flow is not data flow, filter flow. The filter flow is both the ways, two ways. Okay? And by default, any measure is calculating according to the filter context of the data model. Something like that people will be thinking. So I have already told you context, okay, some context. So facts, dimensions, measures, and then hierarchy that we are talking about. So according to some context only the system is actually filtering. Any measure, how it is calculating? According to the current filter context it is calculating. If you want to change only, we are using calculate. Calculate function is a modified filter context. And there is another context, row evaluation context. இப்படி நிறைய கான்டெக்ஸ்டாக இருக்குது. அதனால் ஒரே நாளில் போட்டு உங்களை போய் என்ன சொல்லக்கூடாது, போட்டு அமுக்கக்கூடாது. ஸோ there's a concept called filter context. As of now, we digest. ஆமாம் சார், filter context இருக்குது, ஒத்துக்கோ, அடுத்து என்ன. So like that you have to get. Then you will be understanding. Okay. So first of all, accept. ஆமாம், ஓகே, filter context, சரி, அது ஒன்று இருக்கா, வச்சுக்கிறேன். Something like that we have to understand. That is how I have learned, friends. Filter context, okay, filter context, okay, filter context. Then next what? Okay, like that. Okay, so now we have got the entire data model and all of them are only single direction. Okay, let us double click this and make it as a single direction. So instead of both, I am making it a single. Here, can you tell me, you are sitting in this class from maybe 3 o'clock. I am now going to ask a question. If you are answering it properly, who is the most happy person in this room? Myself, okay? So let me tell you like this. Here we have done all the dimensions. One dimension is missing. What is that? Here there are so many dimensions are there. One dimension is missing. Who had told it? Time is the dimension. You want to look at it. Who told it? Okay, many people. Very good. So time is a very important dimension. Here we have not done. Okay. So I have to create a time dimension also if I want to do the analysis. So for that, for all the customers, we are having one table. Yes or no? For all the segments, we are having one table. For all the places, we have one table. Like that, for all the days, we need a table. For all the days, that particular table is called date table. In Power BI, we call it as what? Date table. So the date table is very simple. Please see here. If I go to data view and if you go to create a data, okay, here you can see mark as date table. One table I have to define for time dimension. That time dimension should be having all the days, because if I am omitting one day, then how will you verify how many days we have not sold? Which days I have not sold? And as an auditor, we are always asking negative questions. Which products unsold? Which bills are pending? Which are not collected? On which days entries are not made? Very important question we will ask. Sunday entries also we will ask. Sunday how many entries are? 25 days there is no entry. Will you ask this question or not? 25 days. It's a very big organization. 25 days there is no entry. On first day they have made, 26th day next entry. Will you ask the question? What happened in these 25 days? So that gap, how will you find out? That is why for all the customers there is a table, all the days also there should be a table. Okay? So let us create the table first. Okay? First DAX function we are creating. Okay? Try to yourself. Go to table tools and create a new table. See, please here, write a DAX expression to create a new table. We are now writing the first expression. Okay? Click on the new table. So how will you create this table? Give the name as date table. Don't use unnecessarily any space. Okay? I don't have any space at all. I usually don't use any space. If I want to add space, I will be using underscore. Okay? But I don't do it. Date table. So the date table is equal to, what is the function available? Calendar. I am creating a calendar. Very simple. Entire data model, it will go through all the dates and it will take automatically the calendar. That's really amazing. Let us create this function calendar. Calendar can be created automatically. So calendar auto. So I am selecting calendar auto and then tab. Now the system is asking, what is your fiscal year end? If I am having March month as the end, I can say 3. If I have December month as the end, you can omit. By default, it is 12. Yes, pa. I cannot zoom it, I think so. Let me take 1 minute. Yes. Is it enough for you? Okay. So date table, table tools, go for new table, date table, calendar auto, and if you are opening the bracket, it will ask about what? What is your fiscal year end month? Even though this data is US data, even though it is January to December, let us take 3 March. Okay. If I enter 3 as the fiscal year end month, and if I enter Deepika, at any point of time you can stop it, so that you can start. Okay. Any point of time, please. So once I close this calendar auto, if I press enter, that's all. Entire data model it is taking. It is starting from 1/4/2013 because our data is 4 years old. 2013 to 2017. Entire data every day is created. 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. So entire day is created as a master. So for a day also now I am having a master. Okay. Now please mark it as a date table, but select this data and format it. Since we don't have time, so let us take since we don't have time in the class also, so let us select this one. Okay. Short date. I am selecting short date. So I don't want it to be with the day, time also. Select this. Again go to table tools and mark this as date table. So you tell to the Power BI that this is what I want to use it as a date table, because it says what? Select a table to be used for the dates in this report. This table will be referenced if you set up data hierarchies and time intelligence. Really amazing kind of help. Usually Microsoft will not give help like this. At least they are giving the help here. Anyway, so time intelligence, what is it by time intelligence? Time intelligence is like this. This month, this customer has purchased this much. What about the last month? What about the previous quarter? What about the 2 years before? If you are asking, any question can be answered just like that. That's amazing. You calculate one measure and how it can be reused. That I think Deepika will be showing it. So how many measures they have created, okay, in a data model? You will be thinking, okay, over a period of time, the number of measures will be more than the number of columns. Okay? Yes, tables and columns also. So anyway, so now we have got calendar auto. Have you created any doubt in this, friends? Hope you are following. So workshop, you are not working. Yes, sir. 3 means March. March is my fiscal year end month. No, every day. But what is your year? My year means 1/4 to 31st March, right?
Sir, why it is second 2013?
Because our data is starting from 2013. Okay. It is taking the data automatically, whatever may be the data. Suppose if you are updating today's data, system will automatically update the calendar. Okay. That's why you need not even bother about it. Calendar auto. System will find out what are the dates available in this model. Accordingly, it will create the date. Okay. That's why it is wonderful.
So this date come now. What are you?
Yes, sir.
Date has come.
Okay. So have you removed the time? So it was adding the time also.
Time is there.
Okay, you can format it as date. Okay. So do you want me to help? So somebody can help you?
Yeah.
Please. Sir, you please sit as sir. Okay. So now we have calendar auto, and I am marking as date table. We have not even marked now. I am just showing. Just click on the mark table. Now the system will ask what? Where is the date? Which column? Which column is the unique date column? Okay. Can you see this? Select a column to be used for the date. The column must be the data type of date and must contain only unique values. Okay. Let us click this column, select the date column. It will be validated successfully. Then press OK. So before pressing OK, you please see the icons, and once you are pressing OK, it becomes the date table. Okay, it is the icon is entirely different. Please see that. Okay, previously it was different, now it is different. Anyway, it's a calendar. So I hope you have created the data model, date.
This is a very important function because all the default Tally Power BI features will take April Jan to December.
Yes, this is the formula. This is the formula as she is telling.
Jan to March, not April to June. So this is a very, very important step that we need.
For our Indian data, okay, I think you can give a mic to her. Okay, so this is a very, very important function, okay, expression. I will be sharing this Power BI file maybe later. So, shall we proceed, friends? Those who have done it, it's very simple. So, those who are already using Power BI, you can also stand up, sir. Go and help others. Why are you doing it? Okay? You are also a trainer. Please come up. Okay? Help others. Right. So we have got the date table and I have marked the date table. The next step we have to do is what? Connect the dimension. Okay? Connect the dimension. If you go to the data, friends, if you go to the data model, in the fact sales table, let me try to zoom it. In the fact sales table, we have two dates, order date and then shipping date. In the data table. The person
Order date.
in one table I am having two dates. Then how to connect? Whether two connections or one connection only?
One connection.
Two connections we can make. That is Power BI. That's amazing. Okay? But which is primary connection, which is secondary connection?
Order date.
Order date is the primary connection. Shipping date is the secondary connection. Let us try to do it. Okay? So please watch what I am doing. You also try to do it. Okay? First make the primary connection. So take the data nearby you keep the date table. Okay? So the date table will be somewhere here. Okay? We are having the date table. Just bring the date table nearby and throw this customer away. So automatically the system will adjust okay, whatever may be the lines. So let us bring the date table, date, and we have two kinds of dates, order date, shipping date. First of all I want the primary connection. So connect this date, move the date to order date, which is available somewhere in the top. So date I am moving to order date. Once I leave this, you are getting one-to-many connection, which is primary connection. Now let us do the secondary connection, date to shipping date. This is automatically a secondary connection it will create. Okay? So now I am creating secondary connection.
Sir, both it is showing one only.
Yes, sir.
Why it is not showing two?
No. It is one-to-many only. This for this date one, and there are many connections. This side one date is having many connections there.
No,
That's
no,
why.
that's right.
No. Yes, sir. Which is primary? The dark line is primary. Dot line is secondary. We can mark it differently. For example, if I want to mark this as primary connection, I can double click this and mark that as primary. Okay? Make this relationship active. By default, the thick line is the active connection. But this connection is required if you want to calculate anything which is related to shipping date. Shipping date wise, if you want to connect, then this connection is required. At that time, I will use a data. At that time, I will use this DAX formula. Let me show you the DAX formula. Use relationship. There is a formula. Okay. Use which relationship I would use. Okay. Use relationship. Which relationship I should use. So there is a function, DAX function. So on the time on the connection is. But without that connection, you cannot use this function. So that is why we should be creating the connection, whatever may be the number of dates. Example, Amazon, if you are saying ordered date, paid date, and then shipped date, received date, complaint date. So like that, return date, so many dates will be there. All the dates we connect. So wonderful functionality, amazing. Such a kind of tool they have created, and then very simply it is user friendly, it is being done. And what kind of analytics, any kind of question you ask. Ask question, that's why I am saying analytics means what? Ask. Okay, so I think people have come from backend, so you are taking lot of time, sir. So this is a time for you to break. So we have some tea. Go for the tea. I think after the break, Deepika will be continuing it.
complete points that we raised.
No, I can stop at anywhere, that's what it is, okay? Because you have to also cover your area, auditing area. I think I have mentioned about some part of it. She will be starting it. Hope you have learned something from my classes. So thank you, friends. Okay. So have a break and then we will again meet. I'll be here only, but